Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and switch over to Notability. We are all good to go. Welcome if you're joining us at home. Thanks for hopping on. We'll give us some time to do our warm-up problems here. So if you're still looking at something else on your iPads, please switch over to Notability. Let's get started on warm-up problems. You have plenty of time to do other things. Top black problems are just regular addition and subtraction. Should be nice and easy. Make sure you keep them lined up with your dotted lines, or at least keep them in the same places. Top blue problem, think about your alligator mouth, which way it's facing. Then just even and odd numbers. Try to use different numbers. Don't just flip it around. Okay. How many tens fit into 1,000? Think about what we talked about yesterday. Okay. You know how many tens go into 100. Okay. Then we got to move over one more place. Okay, 2 jumps. Think about what that means. Then draw blocks for 1,234. Okay. You guys are pretty good at the blocks. Remember how we draw our 1,000 block. Okay, try to remember it from yesterday. You don't have to write the words even and odd. You don't have to write any of the words on the screen. If you need to skip one and come back to it later, do that. Isaac, let's focus up, bud. You don't have to write any words. another minute or two on warm-up problems. We won't go over them. If there's one you don't know, just skip it and come back. All right, just another minute, and then we're gonna start going over them. Try to finish the one you're on.
Yeah. I really want to.
Alrighty, let's go over these. Go ahead and find your top black problem here. While we're talking about them, fingers off iPad, so I know you're paying attention. Gavin, I think you know what I'm going to say. Fix it. Thank you. All right, let's do our plus problem first. Hey, we keep them all lined up. What's going to go in the ones place? Okay. Very good. What goes in the tens place, Audrey? 5. And what goes in the hundreds place? 9. Okay. I know this week a couple times I went out of order, but we always want to go that way when we're doing stack problems. We'll find out why here probably in like 2 weeks. All right, let's go on to our subtraction problem. I see 7 minus 7 in the ones place. What does that give me, Braxton? 0. What about in the tens place, Nicole? 2. Is that really a 2? What's that 2 really? It's in the tens place, so is it just a 2? What is it, Kate? It's really a 20, right? Because it's in the tens place. Okay. Well, you're right. 6 minus 4 is 2. And then 4 minus 2. Anna? 2. And is that 2 a 2 or a 20? 200. Yep. I was trying to trick you. It's in the hundreds place, so it is worth 200. And again, we want to go that way every time. All right. Let's do the other top one. Okay. So we've got some even and odd boxes, and then we've got the alligator mouth middle. Eli, what did you do for your top even number? 2. Then your odd number was 13. Okay. Alligator mouth's facing this way. I think he would want to eat 13. So he's hungry. What about on the bottom, Logan? What'd you put?
I put
1,001. 1,000 is much bigger than 1. Nice job. Okay. All right, let's go down to our 1,000 blocks. Okay. I know we only kind of talked about this yesterday, but I was seeing who remembered. Okay, so I've got 4 ones, 3 tens, 2 hundreds, and I've got 1,000. Okay, so we need to remember how to draw 1,000 cube. Remember that was the big blue cube. Okay, we do that. We want to draw our square. Okay. See some people who ask how to do it, and then they're not following along right now. Draw a big square. Now we're gonna put some little legs going off the sides. And then we just connect the legs. Okay, and that gives us our cube. Mine looks a little wonky, but that's okay. Okay. If you draw something like that, I know it means that you're trying to draw 1,000. And then the rest of it, I know I have 200 squares, 3 sticks, and 4 little cubies. Okay. If you remembered how to draw the thousands, good for you. Give yourself a pat on the back. All right, and this one was a little tougher, okay? This is what we kind of talked about yesterday, okay? So if I'm starting in the tens place, okay, and I want to get all the way over here to the thousands, that means that I've got to hop over 2 places, okay? I got to go to the hundreds place for 1 jump, okay? And then I've got to go over to the thousands place with another jump. So that's 2 jumps. I know that 1 10 fills out the tens place. Okay, how many tens equal 10? 1. Okay, if I move over to the hundreds place, okay, 100 has 1 more 0 than 10, so I can fit 10 of them in there. And then if I move over to the thousands place, if I'm moving over a whole other place, that means I've got to add 1 more 0. Okay? So how many tens fit in a 1,000? 100. Okay. Anytime that we're hopping over on our place values, okay, so think about 1, okay, how many ones fit inside 1,000? 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump, so that would be 1,000, okay, and that would make sense. If I counted by ones, how many times do I have to count to get to 1,000? 1,000 times. Okay. All right, are there any questions from anybody here about any of this? All right, let's scroll down, find some empty space. We talked a lot about last week different kinds of numbers. There's one other kind of number form that we have not talked about. Okay, they are called ordinal numbers. That word might look crazy. Okay, ordinal numbers. what they really mean, okay, if I put that ORD at the beginning, what word does that make you think of? What's a word that you've seen before that starts ORD? Amelie? Oh, if you have your hand up, you're ready to answer. Jackson? ORD, that's ORI. Last chance, Gavin. No, guys, you're doing ORG. Order, okay? Ordinal numbers are talking about order, okay? So if I want to do things in number order, okay? If I want to put things with number or in ordinal numbers, okay? What that means, I like to call them ribbon words, okay? So let's imagine real quick, you guys are all tired because you just ran a race, okay? You ran the race and you had the fastest time and somebody handed you a blue ribbon, okay? Your ribbon has a big old 1 on it, okay? But you didn't get 1 place. What place did you get in that race? Shh, don't just shut down. Logan, what place do you get? First, okay? That word right there, first, that is an ordinal number, okay? Think about number order. We say first, and then what comes next? Second, okay? Like you guys are in 2nd grade, okay? Those kinds of words are our ordinal numbers, okay? Those ordinal numbers, okay? I like to call them ribbon words because it helps us remember, okay? Like if I ran a race and I was the first one across the finish line, okay, first is our ordinal word. Okay. So I know that if I was first, we said, it's hard to say it without, hard to explain it. Okay, if I was the fastest time, I know that I'm first. Okay, why don't you guys write these down with me? We'll practice writing them. Okay. If I come in first and then Audrey's right behind me, what place does she get in the race? Eli? Second. Okay. And then if Jackson's right behind her, what place does he get? Isaac? Third. Please write these down with me. Okay. I want you guys to practice these words. I know you know them in your head. I want you guys to practice writing them out and reading them too. What you need, Peyton? Just swipe out of it and go back. Yeah, if Notability freezes, just swipe out of it. It'll let you go back in just fine. It won't erase anything. What if I hand you a ribbon and it has a big old 4 on it? What place is that called? McKenna? Fourth with a TH. Okay. A lot of our ordinal words, a lot of our ordinal numbers have the TH on the end of them. Okay, like our next couple. What comes after fourth? If Gavin's got a ribbon with a 5 on it, Gavin, what place did you get? Fifth. This is one that's a little tougher spell because we don't say it very well. Fifth. Okay. I know 5 has a V in it, but fifth is another F. All right, McKenna, you're number 6. What would your ordinal number be? 6th. Nice and easy. It's just 6 with a TH on it. Okay. These next ones get really easy. Let's see. Wesley, you're number 7. Who or what would your ordinal number be? If you had a ribbon with a 7 on it, what place did you get? Eli, can you help him out? 7th. Okay. That's just a 7 with a TH on it. And then what would be the next one, Peyton? 8th. 8th's even easier to spell because you just write the word 8. It's already got the T there, so you just put an H. And Camden, you're number 9. What would the 9 ribbon say? 9th. Okay. Remember, these are all our ribbon words, all our ordinal numbers. And let's just do one more to round it out. Who's 10?
Isaac.
Isaac is. Isaac, what would the 10th? I just said it. What would 10 be? 10. Okay. So we've used these words all the time before. Okay? So these aren't really that hard. Okay? For the most part, okay, as long as it's not a number that ends in a 1, 2, or 3, you're just going to add a TH on the end. Okay? So like if you have 21st, okay, 21 ends in a 1, so you need to have first on the end. Okay? If you have 32, okay, we don't say 32th, we say 32nd. Okay? We don't say 43rd, 43th. What would 43 be if you got a ribbon that said 43, Braxton? It said 43. Now, Logan? Oh, we don't say 43th. Okay, what's our 3 word? It'd be 43rd. Okay, we keep using those over and over again. Okay, once we get up above 20. Okay, so we don't have 43th place. We don't have 32th place. Okay, those aren't words. We use second, third, and first. There's no 21th place. All right, so let's practice just a couple, make sure you know it. If you get a ribbon and it has this number on it, okay? Let's see how good you guys are at spelling. Let's have you try to write that on your iPads. If you get a ribbon that says 55 on it, okay, what place did you get? You guys get older, if you run in some cross-country races, there will be lots of people in those races, so you might get a 55. I see some that are actually pretty close. That's good. Jackson, what'd you write? Well, you don't have to spell it, just say it. 55th, okay? Not 55th, okay? 5's another one that changes. We 55th. 5th. All right. Give me a thumb up, thumb sideways, thumb down. How do we feel about our ordinal numbers? All right, pretty much all thumbs up. I agree. Okay, today was nice and easy. Let's switch on over to IXL, and you guys pay extra close attention here. You know how mine always puts me in pre-K and I have to tap in the top corner? Okay. I want all you guys to tap in the top corner, okay? Because we're all going to take a trip back to first grade, okay? We got to go to first grade to find this one. It's going to be first grade, and then it's A25. Okay, it says ordinal numbers. Oh, we're going back to first grade for a little bit. Turn your voices off, please. Does it have it marked off from last year? Can you open it up? Okay, open it up and do as much of it as it'll let you. Okay, but this one should be pretty easy. Okay, all you're doing, read the directions and figure out with those ordinal numbers. All right, I'll give you guys some quiet work time. Just get done whatever it'll let you get done. Looks like everybody was able to at least open it. All right, thank you for joining us at home.